While the rest of the library has the odd student sitting at a desk either reading or stealthily sleeping, the back is pretty much deserted. As I glance around, I see someone who I recognize sitting on one of several beanbags. Hey, it's the girl we want to romance.
Here's our chance.
It's the dark-haired girl from my class, the one who snuck out of the classroom earlier. It's just me or her legs like incredibly thin.
They're very thin. She skipped leg day.
She's reading a book, keeping it close to her face, which makes her look like she's really into it. She's so cute. She looks like almost like a deer caught in headlights at her surprise at seeing us.
This is big woo energy here.
Yeah. From the way she was acting today, I had pegged her. I had her pegged as more of a delinquent than a bookworm. Wait, because she walked out of class,
Yeah.
I guess.
What?
I mean, I guess skipping class is a delinquent activity, but I don't think she would have been there in the first place if she was. In fact, her mysterious disappearance from the class raises all sorts of whys in my head. Intrigue floats slowly but surely towards the surface, and before I know it, I'm walking towards the mysterious long-haired girl. I guess there's no harm in introducing myself as I would with anyone else. She's a classmate after all.
A very
like her bow
special
tie.
classmate.
Yeah. I love how long her hair is. Look at the back of her hair.
Oh yeah, I'm a sucker for long hair.
Walking over to another beanbag, I take a seat and lay my books beside it.
Oh
Wow,
gosh.
we really slammed our books down. I guess it's to emphasize how much of a voracious reader we are.
With our above average stack of books.
The girl starts looking scaredly up at me from underneath her fringe. The mouth agape like, what's he gonna do with all those books? Is it the book eater?
He's gonna devour them in record time.
This is the first time I've seen her this close. Underneath her long, dense bangs, I can see that part of her face. At least a third, if not half, is pretty badly scarred. Wow. Just flat out just goes up and just starts staring.
That's staring right at her disfigurement.
My eyes are immediately drawn to the scars, subconsciously peeking past her hair until they meet her own eyes. For a second, I am wow.
Wow,
Just
okay,
goes
don't even...
up, stares at her
wow.
scars, and then immediately like looks the other way.
Oh, good heavens!
For a second, I am shocked, and I divert my eyes to the book in her hands before I realize that looking away probably only makes it worse.
Mm-hmm.
It takes too many seconds to collect myself and remember what I walked up to her for.
Okay, I feel like the second option, hi, I'm new here, that takes the focus off of her and changes the subject to us so she doesn't feel like the focus is on her.
Yeah, I was gonna say the second one because he apologized, but I like your reasoning. I think that one's better.
Okay, bottom one?
Well, for me, the top one says, "Hi, I'm new here."
Weird, mine's backwards. That's the bottom one for me. Okay, so we'll do the hi, I'm new here then.
Yeah.
Alright, let's introduce ourselves.
Hi, I'm new here. There we go. Hi, I'm new here. Hisao Nakai. We're in the same class.
Oh.
I just transferred here the other day. Maybe you don't remember?
Maybe you're an idiot? How could you not recognize me as Hisao Nakai?
I wonder if she's mute.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
The girl still doesn't say a word, but simply stares at me wide-eyed.
You'd think she'd know sign language then.
Maybe. Not everybody who's mute signs. Like, maybe they went mute later in life, or maybe they communicate with, like, writing or their phone or something.
Okay, I guess we're about to find out.
Yeah. She could just be shy.
Very shy.
I'm still getting used to the place, so I'm trying to meet as many people as I can. So, what's your name?
Hanako.
Aw. Her speech is stuttering and so quiet that it is barely audible even in the still library.
Nailed it.
I think that was a really good voice for her. Somehow, I think that my delinquent impression of her was wrong.
Oh, gee, surprise.
Hanako, eh? So, what are you reading? Oh, she's so
No,
cute!
look at her.
She gently tips the book backwards so that I can read the title, at the same time hiding her face behind it. I love her eyes, they're so pretty.
I can feel the tension.
She must have noticed me staring before. Aww.
Oh,
I feel
no.
bad. Oh, I've heard of this book. I saw the movie.
Yeah, that's the one with the tiger in the boat, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Life of Pi? I've never heard of it before. What's it about?
A boy and a tiger on a boat.
It's funny, when we recorded this the first time, I would have never heard of it because that was before the movie. But
8 years will do that to you.
yeah, right. I can see this is taking some time. Sounds interesting. Is it any good? She nods from behind the book, but stays silent. She looks kinda tense, a bit like Yuko earlier, but in a different way. More like petrified with terror, I'd say.
We seem to have that effect on girls.
She's speaking!
Oh my.
I'd prefer us make girls shake in a different way. So the mystery delinquent girl turned out to be anything but, and she is quivering in a way that makes it look like she is mortally afraid of me. The only way out of this, as far as I can tell, is to try to get a normal conversation going. I think that's the last thing she wants right now.
Yeah, isn't that what we've been trying to do?
Is it a library book?
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Go ahead.
I'm looking for new ones to read, but there's just so many.
I was gonna say, what would lead him to believe it could possibly be a library book?
Yeah. She looks so sad.
No. It's mine.
Oh. So... do you come here often? A huge,
it worked.
huge blush spreads on Hanako's face, and her eyes widen far larger than I thought it was possible for eyes to do.
I never saw the "come here often" line actually work.
I know, right? I mean, this was 8 years ago, and the game was probably made a while before that. Uh-oh. Did she interpret my lame attempt at small talk as a feeble attempt to pick her up? I mean, I didn't mean it like that.
I'm not interested in you, don't...
No, wait, we are interested in her.
Aye, Captain. I've got to go do something.
Well, that
God dang it.
went well.
Riz 0.
Yeah, right. I mean, the way she reacted, our Riz was too high.
Right.
For her.
She was so weak in the knees, she had to leave.
Without warning, Hanako takes off and runs towards the counter. Her hair-like takeoff catches me so off guard that I don't manage to go after her until she has a good head start. We shouldn't run too hard after her, we have a heart condition.
Well, that, and we don't want anyone to assume anything.
Yeah. Well, also, it would probably make her super uncomfortable if we were chasing her. By the time I reach the counter, she's nowhere to be seen. That's probably for the best.
Mm-hmm.
Lily and Yuko are happily chatting away. Knowing that I won't be able to catch Hanako myself, I approached the girls. Hey, did you see or notice a girl run past here? Wow, I just realized why he corrected himself.
Maybe. What did she look like?
Long, dark hair, kinda shy. She had, well, some scars on her face.
Horribly disfigured, the usual.
That's what he wanted to say.
Yeah. You wouldn't be talking about Hanako, would you?
Yeah, that's her. I saw her reading and tried to talk to her, but I think I scared her off or something. Almost read that as scarred her off.
Oh dear. Yuko, would you excuse me? I had better try and find her. Sure. I'll just hold on to these until you come back.
Why is she blushing?
I don't know. Maybe she's got a thing for Lily.
What's going on?
I'm sorry, but I'll have to explain it to you some other time.
Basically, I'm banging the librarian. Right, I'll see you later then. I mean...
Well, we will see her. She's not gonna see us, though.
Lily hastily grabs her cane and hurries out of the library, leaving me alone with Yuko.
Oh, great.
I don't think I'll ever get the hang of this place. Did I do something wrong? Again?
Again. What did you do?
Nothing. I just talked to her, tried to get to know her. Didn't even manage to get started. Yuko sighs and looks awfully bothered, even more so than she did before.
I guess...
Wow, thanks!
I guess you weren't wrong so much as tactless.
Tactless?
That girl is a bit of a special case. It's like she never really talks to anyone.
Isn't that a bit strange? She's just shy, dude.
I wonder. It's just how she is, I think.
Yuko doesn't sound all that convincing. Then again, maybe this is just the norm around here. Everyone has their own problems, or else they wouldn't be here. Wow!
With this bunch of misfits.
I mean, I get what he means, but like, that's a kind of mean way of putting it, I feel like.
Little insensitive.
Perhaps I was being a little tactless after all. But how... Why, he said it! He said it! We made fun of him earlier in this series for saying that, but he actually said it this time.
Make sure you put emphasis on that.
But how should I deal with these people? Forcing myself to act overly casual only makes me feel phony.
If I was being honest, I would speak to them in complete and total disgust.
I mean, I wouldn't speak to them, honestly.
I'm not here by choice.
Like, I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room.
Ooh.
Yuko fidgets, looking like she wants to say something to that, but resists it. Probably about us being a dick.
Yeah. I think it's an elephant only if you feel that way.
Wow, that was a very graceful way of putting it, Yuko.
You're being a dick, dude.
She has more tact herself than I do.
No kidding.
I guess she doesn't have a good sense of self-restraint. It makes me smile, and she blushes heavily. Wow, I feel like she was restraining herself pretty well, dude.
I think so too. She could have totally schooled us.
I mean, it would be appropriate given the setting.
Well, what? Did that sound stupid?
I thought it sounded good. No, it sounded really wise. I guess you're right. It's more about me than anyone else. Okay, good. We're getting some sense beat into us.
Nice.
Neither of us has anything to add, so Yuko fills the silence by shuffling some papers around. People who have papers on their desks really like doing that.
Did you find any books? I should be closing soon. I mean, this library should be closing, but I have to do it. I hope that's not too inconvenient for you.
Oh, yeah, I want some books, but I left them over there because
I scared a girl away.
I'll just go get them. I fetched my stack of books from beside the beanbags where Hanako and I were sitting and returned to the counter.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. You.
Wow.
Wow. You read a lot, don't you?
I surprised myself with that too, honestly. At
Oh.
least when I really think about it.
I'll only eat half of these books.
Yeah. I had a lot of free time earlier this year, so I just kind of started reading books to fill that time. I couldn't do much else.
I see.
But she doesn't say anything else and just
Unlike
checks
Lily.
out my books for me. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
I guess this is what they call tact.
That
What a
excludes,
good
that excludes you and me, Toast.
what a good ending.
Mhm.
Why?